2011 was fateful for two families at the same time. After all, they found out that for more than 10 years they had been calling someone else's child their own daughter. This story sounds like something out of a melodrama. But alas, it was not a movie. 12 years ago, Anya Skandarova and Ira Andrushak were unintentionally switched at the maternity hospital. The situation is absurd, since many people's lives are broken because of medical negligence. 1988. Women with similar surnames Andrushak and Andrukova end up in the same maternity hospital, and both give birth to girls. One is named Anya and the other Ira. When the young mothers were discharged from the maternity hospital, they both started having serious problems. Julia's husband accused her of cheating on him. After all, the daughter was nothing like him at all. He was a blonde man with blue eyes, just like her mother, and the baby was dark-haired. In turn, Elena's husband was no less surprised by the baby's appearance. After all, how can a Muslim have a blue-eyed daughter with blonde hair? Nonsense, this is simply impossible, he thought. To avoid the embarrassment, the man immediately divorced his wife, as did Julia's husband in the end. But after a long divorce and clarification of the relationship, his wife took a DNA test to prove her point and get the legal elements after all. But the results shocked her, because neither she nor her husband were the parents of this girl. Shocked. Then both mothers turned to a popular talk show to find out where their native children were. It turned out that Julia's daughter was growing up in a Muslim family. From what the child suffers in every way. She would have been happy to take both girls in her care, but her Muslim father Namad is adamantly against it. After all, he believes that the parents are not those who gave birth, but those who raised them. In order to somehow apologize for the broken fates, the girl's parents were paid more than 1 million rubles. Yulia bought her daughter an apartment for this money, and Namad planned to do the same. Over time, the two families settled opposite each other, so that the children could communicate with their biological relatives. But all did not end in peace. After all, Yulia couldn't accept that her daughter needed to get married at 16 and have children without any rights or opportunities. So she went to court, where Anya said she wanted to live with her own mother. The girl's wish was taken into account, and Julia became the mother of 2 daughters. Now their upbringing fell on her frail shoulders. Today the girls are 20 years old. They live in peace and harmony in a large and friendly family. They recently had a daddy, a brother, and another little sister. They say they are happy.